I am live, sitting here. Boy, I need to shave. I got hair all over my face. Good Lord. I wonder if yeah, there it is. I don't comb my beard. I'm gonna comb my beard. Well, uh, when I'm on the porch, whoever you are, give me a thumbs up, please. Got two on the porch. Give me some thumbs up, guys and gals. I would appreciate it so much. Just sitting here, I go to VA at 2 o'clock. And hey, Terry, at 2 o'clock and get my new hearing aids. Thank goodness for that. I can't wait. And I got four on the porch. Give me some thumbs up, folks, and come in here and say howdy. I would appreciate it so much. How you doing, Terry? Um, you know, I wish we could get rid of some cats. I love every one of them, but I'm telling you what, it's true. I kept getting woke up last night. Hey, got six on the porch. Give me some thumbs up, you guys and gals. It's free, don't cost you nothing. All you gotta do is just hit that button and then give it to me. I am the Walrus. Thank you so much, Walrus. Um, but kept getting woke up. I had one cat sitting over here by the computer on my file cabinet. I had a dog laying on the far side of my bed, Bailey. Then I had three cats in my bed. Now I don't know why they have taken a liking to sleeping in here. None of them used to do that. The only one that slept in here was my dog. But there's too many cats. Of course, you'll never get rid of them. Plus, that mama cat just had two litters before that. We still got two of them out of that litter. And the third litter, she had nine. One of them died, so there's eight. Now she claims that somebody at the vet's gonna help her get rid of them eight. I sure hope that's so, 'cause we cannot have that many cats in this house. And if the landlord knew how many cats we got, she would probably be having a hissy fit. moving all the furniture around in the bedroom to see if my billfold is fell behind one of them or something. I sure need my IDs and stuff. Like to have it. Cause I get my ID. It's got my Medicare card in it, my driver's license, and other stuff. I could reapply. Uh, I want to try to put in for a electric wheelchair through my Medicare and Social Security. Because if I could get an electric wheelchair, I can go. I go to the city bus stop. There's one right close to here. Get on a bus, and I could just about go anywhere in the county on that bus. Also, I can get a, 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 a pass for a month, a senior pass. It's $28. And all I have to do is show that card every time I get on the bus. Don't have to put no money in. That she thinks that we don't know. It could be, but it also could be behind these things. I constantly have stuff falling behind there, but I can't get behind there by myself. They have to help. Yeah, she said that. She still says it's probably got stolen. She don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna look. I find the stuff anyway that I misplaced for a good while. And I was just looking behind this dresser, and I pulled out a couple things that I hadn't been able to find. I need to get behind that filing cabinet. I need to look under my bed. Because stuff has to get behind my bed and stuff. But I can't do it. I have to have help doing it. I can't do it. But I want to get that electric wheelchair because if we do that, I will go over to Walmart. Matter of fact, I go to both of them. The one I used to work at and the one that Jennifer Norman works at. And apply for a greeter's job. Boy, and that man, if I could start well, that's part of the going to the doctor about that's part of the process. But I can't do any of that without my ID. Uh, See, that's why I got to find the bill for to get these new IDs and stuff. Because if I could go to get a job making somewhere around $15 an hour, man, I'd be pooping in high cotton. Boy, that would help us out so cotton picking much. Because I'm telling you what's the truth. We got to do something because the last couple of weeks I've been hungry. Well, they do here, Terry. I don't. I heard that. I heard that. Um, but yeah, that. I mean, like you know what I'm eating right now? I got a 4 pound bag of rice over here. I made a big old pot of rice yesterday, and when it was done, I got it. Jennifer has these cans of chunk chicken breast in the small cans, and I and got chicken broth, and I poured the chicken broth in the rice a lot, where it was like a soup, and I mixed all that chunk chicken in with it. So I had a bowl of that for supper last night. I had a bowl this morning for breakfast. Haven't eaten lunch yet. I'm gonna try to go light on because I'm not supposed to eat a lot of rice, but it's good. I love chicken and rice soup, and that makes good chicken and rice soup. Give me some thumbs up, people, please. It's free, don't cost nothing, doesn't hurt. Just go over and push that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it so much. Who else is here? Terry. I'm all in Terry. No, and I am the Walrus, 67. Thank you guys so much. And because one thing I can't, anytime I need something from my channel, most of the time I ain't got the money to get it, and I need it like right now. Like I need to buy that power supply for my computer, which is $35, and I need to buy a power strip, that's the surge protector, and that's $15. Now I've just about got that covered so far, thanks to 2 or 3 subscribers that sent me some money. Um, but here's the thing: I don't know if that power supply will fix my computer. I think it will, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna install it in there, and if it doesn't make my computer work, I'm gonna take it back out and send it back to Amazon and get a refund. Well, I got beans, but I was told to quit eating the beans because they're loaded with potassium, especially the white beans like navy beans and northern beans. And pinto beans is not quite as high. They're about half of what the white beans are. So I quit eating the beans. So now, I don't know if it's potassium in rice or not. I don't think it is, but it could be. I don't know. But what time is it? Oh, my appointment's in a couple of hours. Oh man, and I've got arthritis bad, and that doctor still ain't giving me nothing for that. And I keep telling her I've got it in my elbow. It goes all the way up to my shoulder. Uh, yeah, this side. Um, but I'm liking that Dr. VA less and less. Plus, if I get all my ID straight and everything, I'm gonna get a new Medicare insurance and start going to a regular doctor. I want to get the insurance that let me go to Dr. Patel. I've been to him before. Um, and I have to go through him to get that wheelchair. But I want to get that wheelchair because I can go anywhere in the county instead of just right here in the neighborhood. Uh, does that make sense? And by the way, do I talk with an accent? People tell me I do. A lady the other day said, "Is that accent real?" Talk to me. I said, I said, I didn't know I had an accent, but I have people tell me I do. I don't know. Even my first cousins always said I had some kind of a drawl, whatever that means. I had a drawl. He didn't say southern drawl. He just said you have a drawl. I don't know. Man, I got to get this whiskers cut off. My goodness. I'm fixing them. Have y'all ever seen these here things? It's like you wash dishes with them and everything. Oh, I'm gonna give myself a facial because I'm getting little spots on there and everything. And I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna soak this up and wash my face with it and see if that helps my. It's not affecting my complexion. It just feels rough. It just feels rough. And this is a brand new one. Brand new one. I think it'll do me good. It's like a sponge on one side, and on the other side, I don't know. It's kind of woolly like. Thumbs up, please. But yeah, we're just so dang poor, and I can't. They don't. I honestly believe our light bill is running over $400 a month. I honestly believe that if they would turn, if Jaden wouldn't leave his computer on 24/7, and when there's nobody in the room, turn the dang lights off. I need a night light in here so I can turn this light off because I got to have some light when I get up. If it's dark, I can fall real easy. So that's the problem with that. But I honestly believe we could shave $100 a month off that bill. But I'll guarantee you, I got Jennifer's gone right now, and Jaden's gone with her. Donovan's in his bed, but I guarantee I went and looked in her room. There would be one light on and one light in her bathroom and two ceiling fans all the time. And there's stuff, I just read some stuff. If you leave appliances and stuff hooked up. In other words, small kitchen appliances and stuff. Our coffee maker sitting there got a clock on it. That's drawing electricity. Your microwave oven's got a light that stays on. That's drawing electricity. I believe we could save $100 off of that. We are living beyond our means. Our means is terrible. But there's things we could do to help save that. And I believe, well, ain't no need to plan meals because they ain't. And the food banks are getting real short. Oh, now she's supposed to go to the food bank tomorrow. And I hope so. Because she don't get paid this week. Next week she gets paid. Now there's stuff in there I can eat, but it's canned stuff. And our can opener is one of them things you do by hand. I can't open that stuff. Plus, I have to stand up and uh, do that. It's all I can do just to fix a pot of rice. Um, and I can't expect Jennifer or Donovan to come in there and prepare a meal for me. I don't expect them to do that. But she used to get me stuff I eat all the time that's easy for me to do. But the money's not letting us do that now. It's just, yeah, it does cost money. But I believe if we just quit leaving the lights on, then when Jaden's gone with her now, and I in his room, two lights on and a ceiling fan. I could turn them. I could get to that and turn it off. So I did that. Plus, the living room had a light on. I turned that off. But I, they say, well, you leave a light. Well, only reason I leave the light on is because I tend to fall if it's dark. And I'm talking about at night when I go to bed and I get up, and I wake up a couple of times a night just to take a pee. And I get up and I do that on the side of my bed with the urinal. And uh, well, that's what she used to give me, but can't afford it anymore. She used to get me them little pot pies, and I'd put them in the microwave and do them, stuff like that. And that's a pretty balanced meal. Them pot pies, it's got chicken, the gravy, and vegetables in it. She gets me cans of soup that has them lids. You don't need a can up. You peel that thing back, pull it open. But them things is about, I don't know what, I know they're more than $2 a can. And that's a pretty good balanced meal. But right now, can't afford it. And the last time she went to the food bank, the big one, they didn't have squash. She didn't get hardly anything. So there's people making a big run on the food banks now. And you can only go to that interfaith food bank. She's going to go there once a month. And then once a month when my food stamps hit at $269, she goes to get groceries with that. But that only lasts about 2 weeks. But I can't recall ever kind of hungry because of not having the stuff that I can do. I feel like such a burden on them, on my family. And of course, you know, and we're fixing to get a raise on our Social Security, about 2%, not much. But people think, well, that's going up. Well, I don't get, all I can get on my Social Security is $750. Anything above that, FEMA gets it. And I still ain't been able to talk to them about how much more do I supposedly owe them on that. FEMA, that's because years ago we had a lot of hurricane damage, and FEMA sent us, well, first off, they sent us $5,000. That wasn't enough, but we thought that was it. Then a couple months later, here comes a check for 20,000. No, it's over. It's about. It was 21. It was 20,300 and something dollars. So man, we really did that thing up. We got repairs all made and everything. And about a year later, we get a letter from FEMA saying they overpaid us $10,158, and we had to send that money to them. Well, we done used it. Didn't have it. I tried to appeal it, but they turned it down. So they hit my social. Now they get part of my Social Security. Anything above $750, they have to leave at least $750 in there. But anything above that, FEMA gets it. So when I get a raise, I don't get it. FEMA gets it. And my Social Security check is about $1,200 a month. But yeah, they got me good. Yeah, you know, I it ain't like I got money. They sent me money. They didn't tell me then that it was overpaid. They made the mistake. They should have to eat it. It's the way I look at it. Did I see paranormal? Paranormal. Ads are working. Well, I'm gonna get my hearing aids. And by the way, you know, I used to be a big fan of Chris and Holly's show. Me and him having some disagreements about a couple of things. And I used to say I was a Chris and Holly junkie, but not anymore. Occasionally I will go to the channel and look at these videos just to see what they're up to. And lo and behold, Chris and Holly has split up. Holly left him. And now he's just doing a channel called Dang Right. I don't know if he's doing anything on the Chris and Holly Show channel now or not. I really feel bad for him. I don't know what the problem was. I think I know what caused it. I don't know that to be a fact. But my thoughts is this. Knowing some of the details, I think there were some other people involved in this happening. That's all I can say about that. I'm not saying she was cheating on him or he was cheating on her. And, well, P. McKenzie, your Social Security wasn't meant to be enough for you to live on after you retire. It was really actually meant to help you so that you didn't wind up destitute or something. You can't, there's no way, if I was getting my full Social Security check, I couldn't live on that. Now, before my house got vandalized and burnt down, I had a house that I was going back to. I wouldn't be paying all this rent. But I lost it. And the guy's supposed to make restitution, but that ain't going to happen. The guy's in prison, and even if he got out, he'll never make no restitution because I know who he is. He ain't got a window to grow pea out of. Boy, I sure like to beat the shit out of him. I'm not able now. But it is what it is. I can't blame nobody. I blame me for my situation. I made all the decisions in my life. It's just, I had opportunities after opportunity. And I didn't have enough sense to see them things through that I done. I'm not educated. I don't even have a high school education. I quit school when I was 16. Well, I got a GED, but I don't count that. The GEDs, they don't teach you squat. But it's my fault I'm in the situation. I made all the decisions. And there was a couple of times if I'd have listened to my wife, I wouldn't be in this predicament. Yeah, it was a good place. It was paid for. I even had a swimming pool, in-ground pool, not one of them portable things. Paid $12,000 for that thing. Paid cash for it. They even when they went there and vandalized the house, they went around the back where all them pumps and stuff is for the pool, and the pool had a hot tub in it. Even stole all of that. Stole the pump off of my water well. Took everything in the house. Took the windows out of the house. Stole the new metal roofing I had installed on the house. And then come back and burn it down. I mean, my intention was to move back over there if we got some repairs and renovation made. The house is 28 years old at that time. Sometimes I want to just sit down and bawl. So here we are paying $1,200 a month for this old house. I only get $750 a month on my Social Security. And then Donovan works and my daughter works. You would think that would be enough and then save some, but it's not. It's not. Life will hey Russell, it's been a long while. Hope you're well, glad you're safe. Keep your head up, we are all hurting some. Tammy, Tam, Tammy, uh, uh, yes, it's been a while. What are you the lady that works at Walmart? Dingbat. Yeah, you work at Walmart. Can I tell you something? I had a crush on you. I thought, I thought, I still think, hey, you're a hottie. I don't think I ever told you that. I sure like you, dear. I'm so glad you're back. You go to these one of them stores, Family Dollar, Dollar General, or something. You always find a bunch of penny stuff. Oh my goodness, Tammy, I'm so glad you're back. I don't. It's been a while. It's been a while. I sure like you. Yes, I do. Yeah, she goes and buys a lot of stuff. She's a thrifty person. If I'm not mistaken, you work in the toy department at Walmart. I'm surprised I can remember that all that. But I'm so glad you popped back in. There it goes. I'm doing all right, I guess. But financial life sucks. We just having a hard time. Yep. See, I remember that. And you calling yourself the life of Tammy. Dingbat. I have to, well, crazy thing. The lady at Crazy Family Tube, she liked you real good. But they're not doing much anymore. He's got a bad neck. He couldn't go out and do the dumpster job when he was doing. And yeah, every time, once in a while, I think, am I getting Alzheimer's or something? And they do me test. No, you're fine. But I do forget stuff pretty easy. Pretty dang easy. But Crazy Family Tube, I missed him so much. And I can't get my live stream, my private live stream chat to work on this old computer because I want to talk to them so bad. Yeah, in Walmart, let me tell you something. I think I might have told you. In 1970, Walmart went public. In other words, they were selling stock in Walmart. And my insurance agent talked me into. I just got a payment from my insurance for over $1,000, and he talked me into buying $1,000 worth of stock in Walmart. At that time, it was about $16 and change a share, and I bought 60 shares, and forgot about it. Almost a year later, the price of that stock that I had was worth $1,500. And I thought, wow, man, I'm selling this now. I made $500. But actually, I didn't make nothing. I lost over $20 million because I did research on it, and Walmart stock has split 11 times, 2 for 1. In other words, if you had one share and it split, you got two shares. I had 60 shares. I would have got, when it split the first time, I would have got 120 shares. And the next time it would have been 240 shares. And after 11 times, it went up, and the value of the stock has gone up so high now that I looked it up. $20 million. I think it was $20,456,000. So boy, did I screw up. That was a major screw up on me. That and Dell. I did the same thing with Dell stock. Only I had more money in Dell stock. I put $20,000 in that. But you know, you all know Walmart stock. I have a small 401k that Jennifer and Donovan, they get so much stock every so often in Walmart. Yeah, I would have been worth over $20 million if I left it alone. But probably if it went up substantially, I would have probably sold it. But yeah, they went public in 1970. And that was a big opportunity there. I had a big opportunity with Dell. I had a big opportunity with Clayton Marcus Furniture Manufacturing. Four guys, and I was one of the four, started building furniture in our garage, and we had a salesman that was going out and selling our furniture at different furniture stores and stuff. And we weren't making that much. So me and my brother-in-law, Turk, we got tired of it and we just backed out of the deal. The two that stayed in there was Clayton and Marcus. Now they have about 6 factories, and I mean huge factories. They have two in Hickory, North Carolina. They have one in High Point, North Carolina. They have one in Tennessee, and I don't know where the rest of them are. I mean, they're huge. They're huge. But yeah, we backed out. Could have been part of that. Well, we all make mistakes, and I made a few. And sometimes people ask people, do you have any regrets? And no, I don't have any regrets. I do it just like I did it. Well, I can't see that. I have major regrets, and I would not do it over like that again. But I made all those mistakes. And when my wife passed away is when I really started making big mistakes. I managed to hang on to the house and everything, but turned out I lost the house because they vandalized it and burned it down. But that's life. C'est la vie. Uh, the thing that worries me the most, when I die, I ain't got squat to leave my daughter or my grandbaby son. Who's child? And she's struggling. And that's why I feel like such a burden on them, having to depend on it so much. We had a new washer and dryer 2 years ago. Well, the washer quit a couple months ago. That was right after she made the last payment on it, and the warranty run out. The washer takes a dump, so we don't have a washer. We're hand washing clothes. If she goes to the laundromat, it costs about $40 or $50 a week. So it's rough. I don't know if she'll get any tax refund this year or not coming up. If she does, she better get her butt down to the used appliance store and buy a used washer. But I, I'm not poor mouth. I'm just telling you, I ain't never seen it like this. I mean, back in the day, man, I could go on a date for $5. I could put a $6 worth of gas in my car and get over almost 5 gallons of gas. And we could go to a movie. And then we could go to the little, I forget what we call them, like a drive-in. You pull up there and they come out, wait on your car, and we could get hamburgers, a drink, and fries. And it cost all that would cost me about $5. Them days are long gone. Used to buy a gallon of milk for 69 cents. You could buy a pound of hamburger for 29 cents a pound. I mean, it's just unreal what you used to get that stuff for, but you can't do it no more. You can't do it no more. But anyhow, if any of you folks are watching, well, I don't guess you are, or you say something. Yeah, that's another thing it went up. That's another thing it went up. You could get a dozen eggs for 89 cents. And that hasn't been that long ago. Yeah, milk is $5.99 a glass. It's crazy. Yes, it is. I sure hope I can get that wheelchair and get me a job. That's why there's not any eggs in the refrigerator. If I could still drive, if she'd let me drive, I would go to the food bank on Tuesdays. I go to that same food bank on Thursday. And there's a church that has a food bank, I think, on Fridays. And I go to Interfaith. I do them all. She don't do it much anymore. But she says there ain't nothing down there now that's worth going after. I don't know. They give you a lot of stuff you can't use. Like they gave me one time went down there to food bank and they gave me, well, I don't see. Well, here, no, that's not one. Wait a minute. I'll tell you what they gave me. No, that's not it. I don't know. We're not here. Oh, I had. They gave me a case of hand sanitizer. And boy, I'd like to have that back when the COVID-19 thing was going on. Give me a case of it. It's all out of date. Well, my middle grandson, he's still going to college. And boy, that's straining. He works a job at the hospital uh, he's trying to get a degree in something that he has to have to where he can be promoted to a full-fledged uh, uh, I can remember all the stuff about Tamara now. I can't remember what to call it. uh, he's he works in rehab at the hospital. He's a what do they call it? I can't think of it. See what I sort of talk about. Some things I can remember, some things I can't. Now, it'll come to me in a minute. But what the heck? Boy, that aggravates me no end. No end. I just can't. Physical therapy. Yeah. That's what it is. Senior moment. Physical therapy. But he's not a registered physical therapy yet till he gets that degree. He's already got a degree in something, but he needs a degree in something else to do that. And now, when I fall and can't get up, Jennifer calls Joey, and he'll come over here and get me up. And he gets me up by himself. Of course, he knows how to do that. He does. He has people that fall all the time over there at the hospital, and he has to get them up. And he's strong as an ox. Strong as an ox. He is one fine boy. I'll tell you that. He's not a boy. He just turned 25. I wish him and that girl could get married and have a baby. I'd love to have a great grandchild. I'm getting old. I'm running out of time. They need to hurry up. And Jaden, he's 16. Jaden is 6'4" now. 6'4", and never touched a basketball. Yep, he's 25 years old, paranormal. But yeah, he's 6'4". I have to look up at him now, and I'm 6 foot. Donovan is 6'2". I mean, yeah, Donovan's 6'2". Joey's 6'4". I mean, not Joey, but Jaden, and he's 16 and still going. And Joey, I don't know how tall he is. He's about 6 foot. Jennifer's 6 foot. We're all kind of tall. Okay, Madonna's wanting me to get ready for something. I got to go. So, hey, I'll see you in the next one. See you. Then how do I do this?